Now, to stay America's #1 selling truck for 43 years, the F-Series engineers can't rest. That's because you never rest. Bolder than before, smarter than ever, and more powerful than ever, the all-new F-150 is the ultimate tool for work or play. So, come with me, let me show you some of the great things about the all-new 2021 F-150. So on the 2021 F-150, every exterior panel has been redesigned to enhance the signature look. This is one of 11 new dual bar grille designs, and the new power dome hood. The higher front fenders leads to the profile that includes a tucked in midsection. You also have other features like retractable running boards, extended running boards, but even these have been redesigned to where you don't have your kick through. They've redesigned the mirrors. You've got Super Duty style badging along with new wheel designs for the 2021. They've kept some of the original features. Now on the F-150, you're going to notice the hinging system. These doors open up to almost 90 degrees. Angles make it easier to slide things in and out of the back seat when needed. New appliques. And one of the biggest things all new is the tailgate option. You've got a work surface tailgate option. It gives you retractable covers, so you've got clamping points for your project. You got customer's favorite tailgate step, so don't worry, that didn't go away. Step back so you can see all that. And they put a hard plastic work surface over the top of the tailgate so you can actually work on it without worrying about scratching up the paint. Little attention to details. You have a little slot here to put your electronic device if you're going off a do-it-yourself video. And they've added a couple more tie downs that double as bottle openers. Now, you also have been hearing about these Pro Power Packs. This particular one has a 400 watt outlet in the back, as well as the LED box lighting for this particular model. And you've got a center high mount camera shooting right down the center of the back of it. Also, another Ford favorite they haven't forgotten was keypad entry. So you don't have to, you can lock your keys up. I mean, I camp in the mountains, and when I do that, my keys stay in the truck because I don't want to be hunting the mountains for my keys. And Ford is still using the capless gas system. You just take the pump out, put it in, fill it up, put it away, close it, and go. So that just scratches the surface on the exterior. Let's really just scratch on the interior. And this thing is awesome. So first looks of the interior of the new trucks, 2021 F-150s, you're going to notice it's a little more of a slope down. This particular pattern, you've got 8 different seating materials combinations for these trucks now. This one has got the leather, and this is a little bit more red than it actually is. It's more of a chocolate brown. Perforated seats because you have heated and cooled seats, power seating with lumbar support, and they sloped the buttons a little back so you're not necessarily hitting them with your knees anymore. You've got your power brake, your emergency brake, adjustable gas pedals. I don't know if you can see them moving. And then your lighting options, it's in automatic now. And then you got your third brake light you can turn on individually, and your tailgate release from the inside of the truck. This particular truck has a sound system Bang Olufsen, one of the premium sound systems, part of the Harman Automotive or audio industry. And this one also has the optional twin panel moonroof. Now, seating wise, you've got 2 different styles. This one has the bench seat. You've got a little compartment back here if you just want to have an armrest, or you also have storage below. We'll get a little bit more into that when we start talking about technologies and stuff on the front seats. The rear seats, as you can see, Ford has gotten rid of the hump. They have for a long time, so now you can just slide things in and out. And as I mentioned before, the angle or the hinging on this is such that you can actually slide stuff in. I know many of the manufacturers used to, or may still do, have an opening about that, which makes it a little difficult to maneuver. Your back seat, guys, still have a lot of the amenities. USB ports, your power ports. Plenty of room back here. I can sit back here. I'm 6'2", 6'3", and I sit back here comfortably. This particular one has your rear defrost window and your power sliding rear window. And if there's two people back here, they can actually have an additional cup holder. Now, on to the electronics or technologies. Ford has two different types of ignition systems. One is the regular key. This particular one is a Lariat, has the push start. I have the key in my pocket, firing it up. So you saw there, we're on accessory mode. To start it up, you need to step on the brake, which I'm now doing. I don't have the right side music, I need to shut it off. So you can see the dash display, it's bigger, it's not so much, you can see it more at a glance, bigger numbers, it's a softer, brighter, so as not to be blinding you. You've got that, and also all Ford F-150s now will have the 8-inch screen. This particular one has the 12-inch screen for the infotainment system. This basically makes your entire truck voice recognition for basically everything you want to do with it. You can hit it 93.3.
Tuning to FM 93.3.
As you saw there, there's some cheats for even your navigation is voice activated, which means no more pulling off to the side of the road, punching in your address and going. While you're on the road, you can come in here. If you're doing a road trip and you're not familiar with the area, you start getting hungry, you just hit the button. I'm hungry.
No results found.
It just came off the truck. The computer's still trying to find out what's going on around here. But as you saw, you can also, as you're driving, you're getting low on fuel, you're not sure, you can say, where's the nearest gas station? Make phone calls, take phone calls. One of the other media inputs is you can actually turn this truck into a Bluetooth speaker and listen to basically whatever you can stream. Audiobooks, podcasts, all the different streaming systems. So yeah, I'm the tech guy. This is what, I mean, I love this entire truck, but this is what I really like about it. You also, for those people who are getting a truck like this and have never towed in your life, or maybe you have a partner that's going to back something up without the towing experience, you have the Pro Trailer Backup Assist, which once you define the trailer to the truck, when you're backing it up, all you've got to do is use this. You take your hands off the wheels, and if you want it to go left, you turn the knob to the left. If you want it to go right, turn it to the right. And if you want it to straighten out, just let go and the spring loads right back. But these are some of the stuff we're carrying over. Let's get back to some of the new stuff for 2021. New for 2021. Yeah, you got 2 high, 4 all, 4 low, but you have drive modes, which if you're in a situation that you want the truck to be prepared for, you can just take this knob. Based on your exteriors, you've got normal, you've got slippery, and it's even 4-wheel shifting for you, deep snow and sand. And then you've got sport and tow haul. So basically it's not necessarily, it's just giving the truck a heads up. It's letting the truck be able to respond to what happens around it. You also have front camera on this particular one with the 360 degree. You've got different views. Let's see here. You can do just the front. You can do from side to side. Or there's that third brake light camera I was telling you about, the view you've got. Now that dead center line comes right down the center, so if you've got a hidden ball hitch or a fifth wheel prep package, you can actually line your goosenecks up solo as well. Connectivity, you also have your USB ports and USB-C, as well as your 12 volts. You have another 400 volt 3-prong plug, charging plug, and for comfort, you have the dual automatic temperature control. Now, it's like the thermostat in your house, only better, because right now you'll see that both sides are at 73. But if the passenger doesn't want it that warm, they can actually choose the temperature they prefer. Again, this is a holdover from previous Fords, but as you can see for 2021, the designing, the styling, the rougher, you know, the for lack of a better term, the beefier, cooler looking knobs on it, it gives it its own appeal. So, as I said, you also have your HomeLink system, which is a holdover. Now, some of the other things you have with your lane keeping assist, you have adaptive cruise control, which not only do you set the speed, but you also set the distance behind the car in front of you. You have active reverse braking. You have other safety features like post-collision braking. You even have, even if you've got one of the lower trim levels in Lariat, you still get a remote start system called Ford Pass Connect. Now, what that is it's available on all Fords. You've got a virtual garage that you download to your smartphone. Then once you define the truck to your garage or put it in your garage, you can actually start it up, lock it, and unlock it from your phone. Plus, when you go into vehicle details, it'll tell you some cool things like your fuel level, how many miles to empty, your tire pressures. That's the other thing about this, is it's a holdover from others, but you've got individual tire pressures for your monitors. It'll tell you if that orange light goes off, which one's going to be low. So, I mean, I can go on and on and on about all these features, and I probably will in future videos, but I don't want to have you sit there at front of your TV for an hour or so. So, yeah, all in all, the ride is incredible. These seats, the designs of the seats are a lot more comfortable than anything I've ever sat in any of the new ones. So that's new for 2021. You also have some of your buttons are, see, they used to be down here where your knee might hit them, but they moved the door locks and your memory keys up there. So stay tuned for other updates as we go along in this journey of life on the 2021, and I'll see you soon. So there you have it, a little bit of a teaser. I'm sure I could have gone into a lot more details, as I said before. I just wanted to pique your interest. Now, if you have any questions on this particular vehicle or any other of the Ford lineups, feel free to give me a call. I don't know if I ever introduced myself. I'm Will Shields. I'm one of the senior sales representatives here at Larry Miller Super Ford in Salt Lake. My direct cell number is 801-712-5994. Hope to see you around.